guys, what is going on? What's going on, everybody? Porter Games bringing you another Destiny video in the light of the Taken King coming out in a week as of tomorrow, and the update 2.0 will be available, or not available. It will happen tomorrow, so it'll obviously make you download it to continue playing. And I believe these are where all these changes are going to come, as far as with the tower as well. I believe, from what I've been told. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that that will kick off all that stuff. I know that there's actual Crucible stuff too that they're actually going to let you play as far as game modes for free for a week to let you guys test it, seeing if you like it. Basically, decide before you buy. That's pretty much the statement they made. So, anyways, I am looking forward to this new expansion because it's so large. The $40 was what it cost. And that's for anybody that already had the two expansions and the actual original game, because there was no damn way I was spending $80 to re-buy everything again. I was definitely I'm glad Luke Smith apologized when that whole controversy hit, but good he apologized for it, and good they changed everything to make the emotes and all that stuff more of a choice than a burden to where they make you do it. So anyways, moving on. So the update is tomorrow. Taken King is a week as of tomorrow as well. I believe they'll let you, it should be available to download around, well, for me it's Eastern, so it'd be 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then I will be kicking off playing all that crap like crazy that morning. My problem is like I love playing stories, so I'm going to be definitely looking forward to see how this changes from the way it was before. You know, seeing these NPCs interacting in these trailers is like, it's really cool because you've never seen them interact that much. So it's like crazy just hearing them all talking with each other. Seeing Eris Morn actually discussing stuff with them is kind of cool as well. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Are you actually looking forward to this? Did you guys already buy the expansion, or are you kind of waiting, you know, to kind of feel it out to see what people think for the ones that have already gotten it? Are you going to base your judgment off of that and then decide to get it? I know a lot of people are doing that. I had to convince somebody to get it because I wanted to be able to play with these two people. Well, one of them already bought it, and then of course you get the Zeros, and I believe you get VIP stuff from day one. They just haven't said what it is. Knowing me, I probably will get the emotes and stuff, just because it's like, you know, it's the game you invested so much time in already. You kind of want to go along for the ride to see everything that they're going to change over time. And then hopefully with this expansion here, they've actually taken in everything that everybody has told them. Because again, it all makes you feel like this whole year up until the 15th of September has just been a huge beta test. That's just my opinion. A lot of people kind of agree with that, but it's all good. If you guys have the Gallahorn already, if you have the Black Hammer, you know, the Icebreaker, Last Word, Hawkmoon, Thorn, make sure you guys use those like crazy. Use them like a boss, because those things will not be able to do what they were doing today. Starting tomorrow, all that changes. I'm going to take it with open arms, as much as I disagree with some of them. The Thorn I agree with to an extent. I know, you know, everybody uses it, but I know it just goes, they don't want everybody using the same weapon, but come on. It's the way it works. It's no different in Call of Duty, but they don't, I mean, unless the gun is like completely overpowered, they will nerf it, but not, they just don't go in there nerfing things. You got to learn to counteract that weapon, which I think a lot of people do. Good PvP players do. I mean, fuck, man, you can use a Hawkmoon against somebody really good, and it's not going to make a bit of difference. You know, that's just the way PvP works. So, and then talking about the Crucible, as far as with the other thing where they're going to let people play these game modes a week ahead, I think that starts tomorrow. I'm going to assume it would start tomorrow because it's, you know, within the week before the Taken King comes out. The Mercy Rule was the other thing that they were talking about that's going to be a change that comes. That, and again, it's just for that thing to where if somebody's getting manhandled by, there's a 6,000 or greater point differential, they're just basically going to end the match. Makes sense. Might as well do it. And it's just for those people that, like, if you go in, and sometimes it's like me, like, I'll go in and I'll play a PvP, like, by myself, and then you get put into a match where the other team, half the team left, and they're getting wrecked, and it's like, you don't, you know, there's no chance you're ever going to go in there and win it unless you get all these badass PvP players that jump in there at the end. So that's kind of a cool change. Something they probably should have had a long time ago. Still nothing on private matches, which I'm surprised that still hasn't been brought up. I was hoping that was eventually going to be a thing to where you can just do private matches with your friends. I'm assuming it will eventually come. I mean, it's not going to come with Taken King, but I'm sure it's eventually going to come. People are going to start saying, hey, we want this. Damn, Ogre, will you just die? Don't come over. What the hell am I doing? Look at me just run. I'm out of here. Peace. I don't even know if I turn. Oh, I do turn around and kill him. So this is like an old video from year one. I found it just kind of in an archive of my folders. I'm like, hey, let's put this up. Other thing too that I want to mention is that the PlayStation, the Destiny trophy thing, and again, it may be different on Xbox. I'm not sure what it looks like on Xbox, but for PlayStation, it finally updated about a week ago. It only showed the Destiny trophy one where you go into, and it shows it now. It has the Taken King here. They are separated though, so if you didn't get all the trophies from Destiny Vanilla, you can still get the Platinum trophy from that, because the Taken King trophies and the Destiny Vanilla trophies are separated. Obviously, if you go into the app, you can see how it looks, and if you guys have had PlayStation, you already know. I don't need to explain all that, but I believe there are, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There are 10 trophies. Basically, starting off from the top, I'll go top from bottom. The Taken King, complete the Taken King quest, which is a silver trophy. Night Court, complete the Court of Oryx quest. This is a bronze. Hunger Pangs, complete the complete the Old Hunger quest, which is bronze. Second Wind, this is complete Echoes of Oryx quest, which is a bronze. Stormcaller, Sunbreaker, and Nightstalker, these are the subclasses, which are all bronze. Obviously, once you do them, you get it. It's no different than, I think there was something similar in the vanilla one. Still got wolf problems. Now, again, this is pretty interesting that this is complete the Wolves of Mars quest. So, obviously, they're still around. They're still obviously having beef. I'm assuming that's what's going on. I'm definitely going to love to play that quest, see what's going on with them, and why they're still around. Now, the last two have to do with the raid. Now, the first one obviously has to do with the normal part of the raid, which is the King is dead, complete the King's Fall raid. Obviously, this just completes the story. That's the end game content. The King is dead. Now, the next one is a silver trophy. It's Long Live the King, complete the King's Fall raid, and it's a heroic modifier, which it shows. It just says heroic in parentheses right below it. So I'm assuming that you're able to change the modifier from normal to hard, which is kind of a new introduction, which is kind of cool. I mean, obviously it was there before, but it was one of those things where you waited a week to get your normal raid, and then a couple weeks later or longer to get the hard raid. Well, hopefully this is already into it, which then it's no different with the strikes. You make a modifier, or not the nightfall, I would say the heroic strike, where you can actually change it from like a 30 to a 34, 32, or however it worked, which is kind of cool. So I'm glad they put the trophies up. There's only 10, but I mean, again, it's not like it's a huge game. But it's, it's cool. It's there. So if you guys want to take a look at it, it's there. I finally got my platinum trophy. I finished, like I said, I finished Flawless Raider. Finally, did that. Because I think somebody was talking about doing it solo, but I don't think you could actually do it solo, because the person didn't get a trophy for it. So that was what we were concerned about. But I think as long as you do it with 2+, you can actually get the trophy. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The compelling story that they talked about, I'm definitely wanting to hope that that's what it is. I'm curious to see how they're going to change the world. Like the vanilla part of the world, like, is there going to be different things? Is things going to look different, or is it going to look exactly the same? They're just going to throw enemies in there, or throw the Taken in specific spots on Earth, Moon, Venus, so on and so forth. Or are they actually going to change stuff to make it look different, given that what's going on with Oryx coming to town? So, and cool, obviously you can see in the background, this is the Shrine of Oryx mission. Kind of goes along with the Taken King thing, or the Taken King expansion that's coming out. So, my hopes are high. I'm definitely nervous because it's like you spent the $40. You're hoping that it's going to be good. So I guess we'll see, guys. Not exactly sure how it's going to go down. Again, like I said, it's more of a curious thing. Hopefully everything that they said they did actually got implemented into the game, from all the feedback they've taken, from everything that they've said. I'm definitely looking forward to see how that's going to play into it. So I think that's really about it. I mean, if you guys have any comments, what are your guys' thoughts on it? Leave them down at the bottom. Make sure to drop a like if you like the video. I just kicked his ass. His ass just got whooped. So we'll leave it at that, guys. Like I said, there was nothing special about this video. I just wanted to make one last video before the Taken King comes out. And other than that, if you guys want to discuss anything further, comments are down at the bottom. Make sure if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Anyways, this is Porter Games, and I'm signing out. Peace.